The hum of factories, the clang of machinery, the tireless rhythm of production lines. These are the sounds of industrial production, the engine room of our modern economy. Industrial production encompasses all activities related to manufacturing, mining, and utilities. It's the lifeblood that sustains our modern way of life, providing everything from the cars we drive to the smartphones in our pockets. Think of it as a giant workshop where raw materials are transformed into the goods and services we rely on daily. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, virtually every aspect of our lives is touched by industrial production. It's the backbone of our economy, providing jobs, generating wealth, and driving innovation. But like any well-oiled machine, industrial production needs to be carefully monitored and understood. One of the key indicators of its health is capacity utilization. This metric tells us how efficiently industries are using their available resources to produce goods. In essence, it's a measure of how much we're getting out of our industrial engine. The Industrial Production Index, or INPRO, is a closely watched barometer of the manufacturing sector's health. It tracks the output of factories, mines, and utilities, providing a snapshot of the overall industrial activity. A rising INPRO generally signals economic expansion, while a decline suggests a contraction. Capacity utilization, on the other hand, measures how much of our industrial capacity is being used. Imagine a factory with 10 machines. If all 10 are running at full tilt, capacity utilization is 100%. If only 5 are operational, it drops to 50%. This metric helps us understand how much room there is for growth and whether we're nearing our production limits. These two indicators, INPRO and capacity utilization, are intricately linked. When industrial production rises, capacity utilization tends to follow suit as businesses ramp up operations to meet growing demand. Conversely, a decline in production usually leads to lower capacity utilization as factories idle and output contracts. Recent years have witnessed interesting fluctuations in both the INPRO and capacity utilization. The global financial crisis of 2008 sent shockwaves through the industrial sector, causing a sharp decline in both indicators. As demand plummeted, factories cut back production, and capacity utilization plummeted. The road to recovery was long and arduous, but eventually industrial production began to climb, albeit at a slower pace than before. Capacity utilization, however, remained subdued, indicating that industries were still operating with significant slack. This divergence between production and capacity utilization has puzzled economists. Some attribute it to structural changes in the global economy, such as the rise of China as a manufacturing powerhouse. Others point to factors like increased automation and weak business investment. Fluctuations in industrial production are a natural part of the economic cycle. Like a roller coaster, economies experience periods of expansion and contraction, and industrial production mirrors these ups and downs. During booms, demand surges, factories operate at full capacity, and production soars. However, what if demand suddenly drops? Factories are left with excess inventory, forcing them to cut back production and lay off workers. This decline in industrial activity can ripple through the economy, impacting everything from consumer spending to investment. The challenge lies in navigating these fluctuations smoothly. Sharp swings in industrial production can destabilize the economy, leading to job losses, reduced investment, and slower growth. Understanding the factors driving these fluctuations is crucial for policymakers to implement measures that promote stable and sustainable growth. Section 5. Stability and growth, a delicate balance. Stable industrial production is essential for a healthy economy. It provides a foundation for job creation, income generation, and overall prosperity. When factories are humming and production lines are rolling, businesses thrive, consumers gain confidence, and the economy expands. However, stability without growth can be a double-edged sword. While it provides a sense of security, it can also lead to stagnation. Without innovation and expansion, economies risk falling behind, losing their competitive edge in the global marketplace. The key lies in striking a balance between stability and growth. This requires a multifaceted approach that fosters innovation, encourages investment, and promotes a favorable business environment. Governments and policymakers play a crucial role in creating the conditions that allow industrial production to thrive while ensuring long-term sustainability. Section 6. Navigating the shoals of uncertainty. The global economy is navigating a period of significant uncertainty. Geopolitical tensions, trade wars, and technological disruptions are creating a complex and unpredictable landscape for businesses and policymakers alike. These uncertainties cast a shadow over the future of industrial production. Businesses are hesitant to make long-term investments, fearing sudden shifts in demand or disruptions to global supply chains. This caution can stifle innovation and limit growth potential. To navigate these choppy waters, businesses need to be agile and adaptable. Embracing new technologies, diversifying supply chains, and fostering a culture of innovation are crucial for survival and success in this uncertain environment. Policymakers, too, have a role to play in providing a stable and predictable policy environment that encourages investment and supports long-term growth. Section 7. The global stage industrial production worldwide. Industrial production is not confined within national borders. It's a global phenomenon, with countries around the world interconnected through complex supply chains and trade networks. The rise of globalization has led to a shift in manufacturing, with developing countries like China emerging as major players on the world stage. This interconnectedness brings both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, it allows companies to access cheaper labor, raw materials, and new markets. On the other hand, it exposes them to risks such as supply chain disruptions, political instability, and currency fluctuations. Understanding the dynamics of global industrial production is crucial for businesses and policymakers alike. It requires a nuanced understanding of different countries' strengths and weaknesses, as well as the complex interplay of factors that influence global trade and investment flows. Section 8. The Tech Touch: Automation and its Implications. Technology is transforming the landscape of industrial production at an unprecedented pace. Automation, robotics, and artificial intelligence are revolutionizing the factory floor, increasing efficiency, and reshaping the nature of work itself. While automation offers significant potential for productivity gains and cost reductions, it also raises concerns about job displacement. As machines become increasingly sophisticated, they threaten to replace human workers in various sectors, potentially leading to unemployment and social unrest. The challenge lies in harnessing the power of technology while mitigating its potential downsides. This requires investing in education and training programs to equip workers with the skills needed for the jobs of the future. It also calls for policies that support workers during the transition and ensure that the benefits of automation are shared equitably. Section 9. Sustainability: The Green Imperative. The environmental impact of industrial production is a growing concern. From greenhouse gas emissions to water pollution, traditional manufacturing processes often come at a steep cost to the planet. The need for more sustainable practices is more pressing than ever. Governments, businesses, and consumers are increasingly recognizing the importance of reducing the environmental footprint of industrial activities. This shift towards sustainability is driving innovation across industries. Companies are exploring new materials, processes, and technologies to reduce waste, lower emissions, and conserve resources. From circular economy models to renewable energy adoption, the green imperative is reshaping the way we produce and consume goods. Section 10. Looking ahead: Charting a course for the future. The future of industrial production is fraught with both challenges and opportunities. Navigating this complex landscape requires a forward-looking approach that embraces innovation, sustainability, and inclusivity. Governments and policymakers have a crucial role to play in creating a supportive environment for businesses to thrive. This includes investing in infrastructure, promoting research and development, and fostering a skilled workforce. Businesses, in turn, need to be adaptable and forward-thinking. Embracing new technologies, investing in their workforce, and prioritizing sustainability are key to long-term success in a rapidly evolving global economy. Section 11. Call to Action: Shaping a Resilient Industrial Landscape. The future of industrial production is not preordained, it's a future we shape through the choices we make today. By embracing innovation, prioritizing sustainability, and investing in our workforce, we can create a resilient and thriving industrial sector that benefits everyone. This is a call to action for governments, businesses, and individuals alike. Let's work together to build a future where industrial production is a force for good, driving economic prosperity, social progress, and environmental sustainability.